feel? Dirty South, dirty, can y'all really feel? I got the East Coast feel, West Coast feel. Dirty South, dirty, can y'all really feel me? East Coast feel. Say what?
Guys, it's Lydia Marie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming through with a quick first impressions of a new product from my girls over at Mented Cosmetics. Yes, Mented has finally released concealers. I just knew it. I knew that their next launch was going to be concealers. I caught it. And what I appreciate about Mented is they don't put products out super fast. And to me, their product launches are intentional. So when they have something, I can tell that they kind of, they studied it, they did the research, and then they put it out thoughtfully, which I really appreciate. So today we're going to be giving a first impressions, swatches, and review of the full-time brightening concealer from Mented Cosmetics. I'm going to be trying it under my eye, of course, for some brightening, and I'm going to be trying it as a touch-up all over my face. And this is a first impressions video, so sit back, let me know what you think at the end. Hi to my new subscribers. Again, welcome back, everybody. I hope that y'all are doing all right out there. Let's go ahead and get started on this new Mented Cosmetics new concealer launch. Let's get into it. All right, so Mented released 8 shades of their new full-time brightening concealer. It's they said it is featuring a creamy moisturizing formula. This lightweight and full coverage concealer conceals, corrects, and contours. It has a large doe foot applicator. Love that. You guys know I love a doe foot applicator. And it delivers a dose of moisture with hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, and grapeseed oil. It's available in 8 flexible shades with a newly expanded shade range that covers skin tones from fair to deep. And I have these 2 colors up here. So I have the shade Hustle, and I have the shade 9 to 5. Now I was looking at this shade and I'm like, this might be a little bit pale or a little bit neutral, excuse me. But this is what it looks like. And this is the shade 9 to 5. And this is what Hustle looks like. I think this would be the one to be my touch-up concealer color. This is the applicator. I love these. You guys know I love a nice big doe foot applicator. And I love these 2. I may even mix these 2 together if this one is too bright. This is definitely going to be the one to brighten up my under eye. So let's get into it and just put a little bit on and see how it wears. And I think I'm going to put one under this eye. I'm going to put the brightening one under this eye. And I'm going to put Hustle under this eye just to see the difference. Already done my makeup with the Mented Cosmetics foundation stick. This is the one I use. I'm in the shade L30, and I do have on eyeshadow from Mented as well, from the Everyday Eyeshadow palette. So I use this already. The only thing I don't have on is any color correction and any type of concealer. So let me grab a fluffy brush and let's just go in with this concealer. And I think I'm going to use this. It's not too tacky. It's still very creamy. So I'm just going to look a little bit of what's on my hand, and we're just going to go in because that did not get tacky at all. It is quite creamy. And I should have started that a little bit lower because that is, ooh, I don't know about that shade, you guys. I don't know about this shade. I wish it was a shade in between this one and this one. That's what I really wish. But let me keep blending it out, and maybe I'll put it on my finger first and tap it in to see how it works. I'm just gonna dot it in, and I'm gonna tap this in with my hand. Now, I know this is going to be brightening. I have no doubt that this is going to be brightening because of the shade color. I have no doubt about it, but I don't think I like that shade color. I don't know about this shade. I don't know about this shade. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to mix, I don't know about that shade, 9 to 5 under my eye. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix a little bit of Hustle And then I'm gonna mix a little bit of 9 to 5 together to see if I can get the perfect shade for my under eye, and then try it like that, because I wish it was a shade that was in between the two that was complementary. So I'm gonna mix these two together. That's what I got. And we're gonna try it under my left eye to see. Now these apply really well. They're not tugging at my eye. That's better. That's already better. They're not tugging. They're not, you know, pulling or anything like that. That's already better than this side. So I think I'm gonna have to mix the two. If I have to mix them, that's fine, because I can still use them. And then I'm gonna press it into my under eye with a brush. And I feel like this is already a better color than just this one, right? I think we can tell. Automatically, I like this side better. I'm already seeing that I'm gonna have to blend those two colors together to get the perfect match for my under eye. But what I'm gonna do now is take Hustle, the one that is a little color closer to my skin tone, and I'm just gonna do a little spot correction down here where I have some more acne scars to cover, a little bit of hyperpigmentation, and I'm gonna see how that does. I mean, that's pretty much a perfect match for a concealer on there on top of the foundation. And I'm gonna see how that blends out to see how it looks as a cover. Same dense brush. And I'm just gonna tap it in. And I had to use very little product, which is a plus. I like that. To see how it covers. It's a slight shade difference, but not too terrible. Let's see how that covers. I like that. I like it better as a spot treatment than I do under my eyes. But the shades are just a little, I don't know. I feel like it needs to be a shade in between to really give you a golden finish, more so than the warm. But I like the way it covers. It's definitely a good coverage concealer. It's definitely full, but I'm not really feeling the under eye. Ugh, that's disappointing. I went ahead and set my under eye with the Range Beauty setting powder underneath just to see how that would set. And it looks pretty good. It looks good, but I just can't. I wanted something that's going to brighten me up, and this is not going to be the shade to brighten me up, I don't think. Unless I go back and try it with a color correction and mix the two together, I think it's going to do more concealing than it is brightening. With the bright, it's going to be like out of control kind of bright. I'm not sure how to describe that one, but it's a little too pale for me. I would grab this one every day. I would definitely use the Hustle every day because that is more of a flesh tone, you know, more to my skin tone. I would even use that underneath my eye. And I feel like if they had just a shade in between these two, maybe like 2 more shades in the range. I get the concept of having the concealers flexible because they are to be contouring, concealing, etc. And things like that, but I could not wear this one. And if I went brighter than this, it would be too bright. If I went darker than this, it would be this shade. So I think this shade right here, Hustle, is the winner for me. They feel good going on. They really do. They're not tugging under my eye, and there's not like pulling, or it's not dryness or anything like that. As usual with an under eye concealer, you have to prep your eyes all the time. You have to make sure your under eye is hydrated. No matter how hydrating the concealer is, you should always be prepping your eye to get, you know, that hydrated feeling as well anytime you put product, and that will minimize creasing and the lines and all those types of things. I went ahead and finished my face. I put on my favorite blush from Mented. This is Clay Too Much. I added a lipstick, and this is from Mented as well. It's called Pretty in Pink, and I do not have on a lip liner. Lord have mercy, please excuse me. But let's just discuss my final thoughts on my first impressions of the Mented Cosmetics Full-Time Brightening Concealer. Love this color. I like the way they feel and things like that, but I'm not a fan of this very gapping or gaping, you know, shade range between these two. I don't understand that, but this is what I'm looking for. I wanted to show you guys the LYS concealer that I use under my eye. You see how it has a little bit of more of a golden tone, and this is what I was looking for from 9 to 5. Now this is 9 to 5 and this is the LYS. If this had this little bit more golden shade in it, this would be amazing under my eye. So if I use these concealers under my eye, I'm definitely going to have to mix the two together. To me, that's the only way that I'm going to get the brightness without it being so, you know, in your face bright. And also, the next time I wear these, I'm going to do my normal under eye color correction to really see how these sit on top and blend with other products. Again, this is a first impressions video, first impressions, etc. If you want to see me do the wear test and all that stuff, you have to go over to my Instagram and TikTok and things like that. I'll be wearing these for sure because I do want to see how they wear, but I cannot get this color right yet, so I can't even give a proper wear test today until I can figure out how to best blend these colors to give me the actual brightening color under my eye. Does that mean it's a bad product? Absolutely not. It is not. If you want to try them, I say go ahead and try them. Get your shade. Maybe start with one and see, maybe start with one that is closer to your skin tone and kind of see how it's going to blend out for you, how it reacts. Again, the pros of it is very nice and smooth. It does have the hydrating properties. Even when I put it on my hand first, it didn't feel like it was sticky right away, right? So it was not hard to blend out or anything like that. Even using my fingers and things like that, to me, the only thing that had the shades, I'm missing a shade in between there. That's it. And this is why you should, you know, read multiple and watch multiple reviews, because as much as I love Mented, sometimes products just don't work for you, and that's okay. It doesn't mean the product is bad, doesn't mean the company's bad by any means, but sometimes things just don't work for you. That's just how it is. And for me right now, I'm kind of on the fence. Will I be reaching for this first? Like if I need something quick to brighten my eye, probably not. I will reach for this to touch up my face for sure, but until I can figure out the mix that I need for the brightness for my under eye, I won't be wearing them under my under eye, but I will be wearing them on my face. So that's that. Yeah, thanks for tuning in for my very quick first impressions video of the new Mented Cosmetics Full-Time Brightening Concealer. I will be wearing these again. Like I said, you guys know my final thoughts. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you guys back here very, very soon. Hi to my new subscribers. I love that every time I log on, I have new subscribers. That's amazing. Hi, and welcome to the party. Don't forget to check out all the links below. As usual, I have everything linked where you can read my blog, where you can sign up for the blog newsletter and all of that good stuff. And I will see you guys back here very, very soon. Bye.